Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back into another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be let's talk about the Venom Let There Be Carnage post-credit scene. So yeah, I just finished watching Venom Let There Be Carnage, and I gotta say, the post-credit scene was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it brought out the movie some more. So yeah, without ado, let's get into it. So yeah, also I just want to say this quickly too. I have no clue when this video is coming out. So if it comes out like within October, maybe early November. Just a warning, to spoiler warning, because I know it hasn't technically been out long. Well, when I'm watching, it's only been out for like a week or two, so it's fairly new when I'm doing this video here. So just in case like somebody still hasn't watched it or something, just a warning. I'm gonna say warning for the post credit scene. I mean, if you care about the movie, I won't spoil the movie, but I'll of course say the post credit scene, in case somebody's just genuinely curious and doesn't have the time to go to the movie theater or something like that. Yeah. But anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, Venom Let There Be Carnage had a really good post credit scene. I gotta say, really saved the movie. I gotta say, uh, or not save the movie. I'll say like it gained more people wanting to watch it. So basically, what happened in the post credit scene was we saw at the end Venom and Eddie, or I guess I don't even know what you would classify it as, but Venom and Eddie basically together in a hotel room, and they're watching TV, and then Venom is just like, you wouldn't even know what the symbiotes know. It'll like destroy your brain basically. As he was about to do that, all we see is just a dramatic change of like shaking of the screen and stuff, and then it goes on to the TV where we see the MCU Spider-Man Tom Holland on the screen, and this is supposed to take place after just right after, I guess, Tom Holland or Peter Parker got revealed. I don't know why I keep saying Tom Holland. That's the actor. If you didn't know, uh, his identity got revealed, and then Venom's like, basically just like lick the screen and stuff like that, and he's like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I think he said something like "that's fun" or something like that. Uh, as in, I'm thinking probably we're gonna see some kind of fight go down. So yeah, let's talk about like what it could mean, what I my opinion on it and stuff like that. I definitely thought it was a funny post credit scene. It's still funny. Of course, Venom Let There Be Carnage is a funny movie and stuff like that. So I was expecting more funny kind of humor. But in terms of just like exactly what was going on in terms of how this sets up the next movie, which is going to be Spider-Man No Way Home. I believe if you haven't seen Venom Let There Be Carnage, I would say, I mean, just watch this post-credit scene before you see it. I mean, you don't even really need to watch the movie, but watch the post-credit scene at least, because I'm fully well expecting Venom to be in the movie, and I'm not too exactly sure on what's gonna happen. That's one thing I'm unclear on, because if you remember from the movie and stuff like that, it's this is a minor spoiler, but Venom basically is like, yeah, let's be heroes in a sense, or protect the people that can't be protected and stuff like that. Basically, an anti-hero. That's what I'll say. Uh, and then we see this, and of course, Spider-Man has always like been kind of like, I'm not gonna say arch enemies, but they've been enemies. But more recently in comics and stuff, they've actually been like teaming up a few times, and of course they've teamed up for like Maximum Carnage and stuff like that. But I mean, for the most part, they don't like each other, especially Eddie Brock. So I'm curious to see how this kind of plays in. I, in terms of like how Venom got brought to this universe, I'm guessing probably because of the whole Doctor Strange stuff in No Way Home, which we're has yet to see yet. So that's one thing. Uh, but I mean, it does look like it definitely is going to be interesting to see Venom in No Way Home. I wonder what like team he might be on. I don't think he's gonna really be on the Sinister Six. I think he's probably gonna side with Spider Man after seeing all the Sinister Six stuff, and then he's like, "Damn, these guys are bad." So that's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe perhaps like he comes in as like kind of like a villainish, and he basically attacks Spider Man or something. That's kind of what I'm thinking, honestly. But I mean, Eddie Brock at the same time is kind of like he's similar to the fact that Eddie Brock is kind of like on a good side, and he's like always like, don't do this, don't do that, and stuff like that. Where if that were to happen, Venom would be like completely different or something. I don't know. That's just honestly what I think. Uh, in terms of like what this could be entangled to, honestly, I honestly don't know. Just because I remember there was, or no, that was the Morbius movie, and I'm not too sure if Venom take what Venom, what universe Venom takes place in. Like, does he take place with one of the Spider-Man or something like that, or completely separate? That's one thing I want to see answered as well, because we know they're bringing other Spider-Man villains and stuff from other universes. So I'm curious to see maybe perhaps if like Venom comes from the same universe as Doc Ock or even Electro or something. That's just one thing I'm very curious on. But I mean, yeah. In terms of what this means for the MCU, maybe perhaps it's Venom in the MCU now. I'm not too sure what's gonna go on, because in the last time in this movie, we kind of see Venom kind of reach his end. I mean, he doesn't really have much left, honestly. So, or slash Eddie Brock, they don't really have much left. So I'm thinking maybe perhaps like even Venom could be maybe a mainstay in the MCU, which could be definitely interesting. Maybe we'll see him join a team or something, or perhaps like be in a Spider-Man movie or something, which could definitely be really cool. Like I could see definitely maybe Venom ending up staying in the MCU. Like I could totally see that. Uh, but if he does, he'll most probably be a hero. I can't even lie. I don't think he would be a villain. That's just one thing. Uh, and maybe perhaps like Venom wasn't created in this universe, and maybe they have to fight on Carnage. That's another thing like I'm thinking of here. But I mean, for the most part, this does look like it sets up well for the MCU. I can't even lie. Or Spider-Man No Way Home. Sorry about that. But I'm like pretty hyped up to see this. What's gonna go down with Venom and Spider-Man No Way Home? Of course, I'm probably gonna watch it. Probably like maybe a week or two after the movie comes out, I would say. So of course I'll have videos on that and stuff, and of course with trailers and stuff. I have no clue if maybe they'll showcase him, because it's kind of obvious that he's gonna be in No Way Home by now. If you've seen this movie, it's pretty obvious in the post-credit scene. It's pretty obvious, but I mean, I don't know if they're trying to keep it as a surprise. I say that in quotation marks on purpose because that's not really a surprise. Uh, but anyways, that does look pretty interesting. I gotta say. Uh, anyways, that's pretty much it though. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.